Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what up?
Do you support Trump?
Kind of.
Okay, if the
I
election was
don't. I
held
don't
today.
believe. I'm not. Personal. Like, would I hang out with him inside of a room? Of course not. He's a douchebag in my eyes, but
But, like, would you vote for him over Harris?
of course,
Okay. And how old are you?
I am 38.
Okay, all right. Why do you support Trump?
Why do I support his presidency over Harris, or do I? Why do I support him in general?
Yeah, like, why do you support his presidency over Harris's or over any Democratic nominee?
Um, I just personally believe politics are controlled completely by money, right? So all of these people who are running the world, the richest people, because we all know the Democrats get the largest billionaires to be donors, correct? And let's talk about real quick just the economy with the so-called inflation. I don't believe it's inflation. I believe it's price gouging due to the continuous flexes of all of these corporations who continuously say they have record-breaking profits, correct?
Yeah, so here's a few things. One, Trump's
Right,
administration's
no, no,
policy.
right, I get it. Hold on, no,
Can,
let me
can
just ask you a couple
am I
questions.
able to
I'm not
address
trying to
anything you
cut you
said
off
or
or
no?
nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to cut you off or nothing like that. I'm being for real. Um, just trying to be as level-minded as possible. Since they've been saying it's inflation, correct? Inflation is the price of a product that has been what? And it
It
reflects on the corporation, therefore prices has to go up so that way everything stays even, right? They continue their profits. Well, if they are making record-breaking profits, then I am definitely leading to believe that is not inflation. That is called price gouging, correct? Including a very good example of this is the gas prices. How much gas do you think we had before that war started? But yet the prices of a barrel, or at the pumps actually, went up damn near overnight. How could that possibly be if we're already sitting on reservations and sitting on all of this oil?
yeah, so
That's
when the prices
You
go
get
up
what I'm
for
saying?
when the
I know
prices
that's what they tell you. I know that's what they tell you. My bad. I have a bad connection right now. Hold on
yeah,
though.
then be quiet
It's
respectfully. Like, and maybe you won't cut me off at any point. So
No, it's just it's lagging. It's lagging. I ain't trying to cut you off. You're good. Dude, it's not even that stressful. Don't be over dramatic about it because I'm killing you right now. We're being very level headed. I have bad internet. I'm not even on internet. I'm on 5G. If I was on Wi-Fi, I wouldn't be doing that. That's my bad. I'm apologizing, so don't be an asshole. Let's get to this. And all the chat saying shut up, dude, you shut up. Grow up. You guys are on the internet trying to be tough, man. This is just ridiculous. We're all just trying to talk about Trump and bullshit. No big deal. You guys are over here having busting nuts in your goddamn earlobes over nothing. Calm yourself. Relax your thumb. Give him some more roses, by the way. Parker's way better than Dean and all the other Democrats.
dude, respectfully, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? Genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit. I muted you. The fact that I had to mute you there is insane. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I hate the fucking offloaded fucking compliments. If you're gonna, like, literally take down one of my friends to try to compliment me, never say it in the first place. How about you just shut the fuck up? I don't take that as a compliment. Go fuck yourself. Don't care. Now, in terms of why is the price going up here in this country? Because we're selling oil to other countries around the world because the cost is higher in other countries around the world because the Strait of Hormuz, the oil that goes through there, impacts the prices of oil in other countries around the world to a greater extent. So when companies in this country see that they can sell their oil in other countries and make more money, they're going to do so. So that's why you see record breaking profits for those oil companies, while also seeing increases in prices here at home because there's a decrease in domestic supply because they're selling their oil overseas. So you have to understand that Donald Trump's policies have led to these conditions and allow for, by the way, these corporations to also price gouge in situations where they wouldn't necessarily have to increase the price just because of the broader market trends that exist and because of the market demand. So that's the reason why you see increases in prices when it comes to oil, and you also see record-breaking profits within that respect. Now, that's not carried over through the context of every industry. There's different effects on different industries. Now, the point that you were trying to make was that inflation isn't inflation, it's just price gouging, is a little bit too simplistic. Okay? So price gouging has a massive effect when it comes to a lot of these things, but it's not the sole determining factor. And also, is just saying that doesn't take into consideration that it's because of the lack of oil supply around the world, because of the war that Donald Trump started, preventing the transfer of oil around the world and through the Strait of Hormuz. And then you say also politics is completely controlled by money. Again, a little bit too simplistic. It is heavily influenced by money. Money has extraordinary disproportionate influence, but it's not the only thing that determines things. And we have the ability to stand up against the money. It's just oftentimes the money is able to control things and take over when people disengage from politics. The more that people decide to disengage from politics because they see both sides to have issues, right? Instead of seeing okay, what side's going to be preferable or lead to better conditions, right, then it's going to lead to more people in politics proportionally who are just there to profit, right, rather than have the interests of the entire population. Now you may respond.
Okay. Are you done having your little bitch fit?
Go ahead. I told you.
Okay. So what you said was halfway true. But that's basing it off of the fact that these rich millionaire assholes are telling you the truth. What makes you think that these people are telling you the truth? They're reaching out to you and they're telling you, Parker, the truth. What makes you think they are being honest?
That who's being honest?
You think they're honest? You think these people, the
Who's
same
they?
people who are literally in the Epstein files, they dude, don't sit here and
Trump?
pretend like they were. Epstein wasn't fucking messaging Democrats during a federal court case, dude. That's a giant red flag.
Which Democrats?
It was that one lady. I don't know her name by exact, but you know who it is. Did you
That
take
one
your
lady.
little fingers? No, don't. You know. Just because I don't know her by name.
So
don't
wait,
mean
so
anything.
wait. By the way, let
That
me just
doesn't change
clarify.
the fact.
One
Hold on, no,
person
you
is
don't.
Democrats plural.
Democrats is in the entire party because if you think that
Wait,
he was
the
only
entire party
messaging
is
the one-
represented
hold
by
on,
just
hold
one
on,
lady, by
hold
the way,
on. No,
everyone.
you hold on. Let me explain myself because this is
Try
what you
it.
guys like
Go
to
ahead.
do. I say Democrats because obviously they're all connected together. They're a team.
Not
You're not going
true.
to say, "Oh, look it, there's an Astro" when you're a fan of the Astros, or when you bring up the Pistons, you don't bring that's a Piston.
Are you a Republican?
I'm not, dude. I'm not. I honestly can't stand politics at all,
Okay,
dude.
so are you
I
an
don't like.
independent?
I hate the charades. I hate all that.
So
dude.
are you an independent?
I'm just a human out here trying to survive. I'm
Okay,
not
so
any
so
of
then
that.
so
I'm
if you're a
whatever.
human, so then let me clarify. Do you think you could be represented by all other humans?
I think I could be represented by
Like, could I bring up
by
like
people
something that
from each
that a
side
human
of
has done and be
politics.
like, oh, because you're also human, that means you're also responsible for this? Could I say that?
Of course we are as American
What?
citizens. U.S.
So
citizens. We're all
so by the way,
responsible.
let me just clarify. Do you think you are responsible for what Jeffrey Epstein did because he's also a human being?
I think we are responsible for the control of our politicians. Jeffrey Epstein was not a politician.
I'm
You're
asking
going
you a
way
question.
overboard.
Like,
You're
no,
going
no,
way
no,
over
no.
to
The
the
basis
right.
that you said is because we share a characteristic. You said all Democrats are treated the same because there's one
Okay.
person who's a Democrat that was doing this particular thing that we criticize. Okay, so then I said, okay, because you can criticize all Democrats to be applicable as a
I can criticize the
criticism
Democrat
just because one Democrat did something. Well, then you can criticize one human and then say
Well,
that's a
I can
criticism of
criticize
all
the Republican
humans.
Party too.
Did you hear anything I just said?
But we're not here for that. We're here to.
Did you hear anything I
because
just
you're
said,
asking
sir?
me why.
Sir, did
Why
you hear
I
anything I
support
just said?
Trump. I did 100%.
What did I just say?
That when you lay down, you like Dean to teabag you, and that's okay, dude. That's a
You're
personal
embarrassing. Like, what type of child? Are you really that much of a child that you can't actually engage with what I'm saying? Your criticism of the Democrats was there was one Democrat did something you didn't like. You couldn't even tell us what Democrat it was. One Democrat did something you didn't like. Therefore, it's a criticism of all Democrats. And I said, that's horrible reasoning. That same reasoning would then entail that a criticism of one human would be applicable to all humans. That's insane. but you have no actual intellectual capacity to respond to that, and that's why you decided to respond with such a childish remark.
So, once again, Democrats are a team. It doesn't matter if I know that lady's name. If you point somebody out in public that did something wrong, and they're part of a biker group, let's just say it's a biker group, and a biker is doing something, you're telling me if you're a cop, you're not going to question all the bikers? You're not going to be like, well, they're probably all involved in it? We're talking about one group. We're not talking about a group of humans. I said I'm just a human. I labeled myself as that. You took it onto some big tangent that didn't even make any sense. So now let's go back to the very beginning.
Can I clarify?
If you can hold a conversation on the same topic for that long.
I'm just going to mute you. So when we're talking about very big groups, such as Democrats, such as Republicans, such as human beings, right? You can't make a generalizing statement about an entire group like that. If there's a small biker group of a few people and one person's committing a crime or speeding or something like that, you might, in that circumstance, just question everyone simply just because it's a smaller group in that context, right? And you have to, because they might know more specifically about the person. But these larger generalized groups, right, they don't have as much engagement with each other, right? Because you can't engage with so many people as an individual person. So there wouldn't be the same type of treatment in a large group as what we do in a very, very small group, right? So I don't think you understood the distinction there. That's actually, like, I can't believe that I have to teach you this as a 38-year-old.
Well, as a 38-year-old, how old are you, Parker?
I am 24 years old.
And you think you have enough experience in life to make these decisions and these bases and everything that you're saying you think you know?
Apparently better than you.
Have you left your house enough? Have you got off the internet enough?
Yeah, I have, and apparently I know more than you.
You're being told certain things, and I get it, dude.
By who?
I get it 100%. By who?
Who's telling me these things?
Well, obviously you're repeating everything they say on national news and everything that's on these tabloids. I mean, that's what you do. You're Googling right now. Google, right? You use Google. Google is literally ran by who? Bill Gates. Who is Bill Gates of? As literally a donor of the Democrats.
Bill Gates
correct?
is not Google's
So you're
donor.
trying to tell me
Bill Gates does not own Google.
Really? Bro, so you're trying to tell me the Bill Gates Foundation does not donate to the Democrats? You better use Google right now.
Bill Gates is Microsoft, genius.
No, I don't care what you're saying.
Bill Gates is Microsoft, dude.
They 100%
hey, dude. Bill Gates is Microsoft. Secondly, I was typing on the notes so that
Microsoft
I didn't have to.
Microsoft isn't Google. Hold on a minute. Microsoft, Google.
So I was. I'm actually I don't know if Microsoft has control over Google as well. I never even saw that. I haven't heard that before. That would just mean not knowing that. But the point that I would make is that I'm not repeating everything on national news. I wasn't even Googling anything. I was literally writing down in my notes who is telling me, repeating everything on national news so that I can track the conversation.
Awesome. I'm glad this is going so well.
Yeah, I mean, you're crashing out.
I'm not, dude. I'm literally chilling here on my lunch break eating popcorn. That's why I keep choking. It's either that or Dean's getting me from over there, too. He's teabagging me through the internet or something. I don't know what's going on.
That was really cringe that why'd you just make up a scenario of a 21-year-old doing a sexual act to you? That's crazy, bro. Anthony, thank you so much for the $5, by the way. Thank you so much. Give me some W's for Anthony in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give me some W's for Anthony in the comment section. Kathy, thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much. Give me some W's for Kathy in the comment section right now. They don't do facts at all. What can I say? They don't do any facts. Fossey, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $7. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Barbie as well. Thank you for the $25. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Don't worry. I appreciate you always being here. Thank you very much. Laura, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much for being on the side of women. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always will. Thank you. Marcus as well. Thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Literally, he's costed us millions of dollars in golf trips. Actually, that's actually something that he's done of taxpayer dollars. And now he wants to do a $10 billion settlement with himself in the federal government. And he also wants to get $1 billion ballroom. Like, dude, this guy's nuts. It's actually crazy. Anthony, thank you for the $20 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you very much, Anthony. I appreciate it. Thank you. As well as for the $10. Thank you very much. Deb, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. It's obviously, yeah, that's what I would agree with as well. Horror, thank you so much for the $5 as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Liliana, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. That's also very true. Yeah, voters are definitely responding to that. That's very true, especially independents. Mr. Flinch, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as Anthony, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you very much. And Horror, thank you so much again for the $5. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. It'll help get it out to more people. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen, as always. And Anthony, thank you for the $5 as well. Alrighty, Deuces, I put you in a little bit of a timeout. Are you feeling better now that you're out of your timeout?
Of course I am. I was feeling great before the timeout, buddy.
Well,
Elliot's
that's great.
mad
That's
at you,
great.
by
I'm
the
glad
way.
to hear
I
that.
don't know who Elliot is in the comments saying you didn't call out his donation, but
Oh,
Elliot,
I
relax.
must have missed it. I accidentally do that sometimes.
Right. No, you're good, dude. I was just saying it. But two though, one thing earlier I heard you say about the job growth. I don't know. I can't speak for everywhere else, but here in Michigan, we are literally, dude. They are running on bare minimum. I don't know if they're in. Oh shit! Ouch! That's what happens when you get old. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh fuck!
What a fucking weirdo. What a weirdo. Like, he just does that in the middle? What a weirdo. Let's go to the next person.